Okay, so I feel like with this energy, somebody might have gotten some negative feedback from people that don't know what's going on with your life or really have any place to say anything, but you gave them the place because you opened up. You might have been feeling insecure, momentarily insecure, and you gave them an opportunity to say something that they just spit out whatever was on the top of their mind. And these people, I feel like, they're just idle people. It's not even like you need to really give them, you don't really need to judge them because they just act on impulse. Whoever this was that said something negative to you, I feel like they're just not on the same level as you. And maybe ordinarily you're very prideful. You have a lot to be proud of, but you gave these people an opportunity to feel like they were on your level, and they saw eye to eye with you for maybe even a split second, and then they just felt like attacking you because they wanted to bring you down. They were jealous in that moment that you allowed them to see eye to eye with you. They got so jealous that they just all they could do was attack and hope that it affected you in some way. I feel like you're gonna let this fall right off your back or just roll right off your back because you realize exactly what happened. And yeah, so it's almost like a forgetfulness. Like you might feel like some memory loss. What you're forgetting is this traumatic experience of somebody really trying to mess up your flow and trying to mess up your money. Yeah, and your defense is to just forget about them completely because nothing they said is even remotely relevant to your life and is all confusing. They don't even speak the same language as you. They just start speaking in tongues and hope that it made sense. Hope that you got your feelings hurt. So don't even try to analyze what it is that they were getting at because it is this jealousy. And they're never going to be on your level because they're completely different people and they're not you, to put it simply. But really, it's like you're doing the work that it takes to be who you are as an individual, and they're not mirrors. They just reflected you momentarily, but they're not you. And also, like, you wouldn't attack yourself. I feel like I'm talking to somebody with a lot of self love. So if you run into somebody who pretends to be you, the last thing they can do is pretend to be you because you're not a pretender. So yeah, this person is a snake. Ultimately, a snake saw eye to eye with a man or a woman, and the only thing they could do is attack because that's all they think about is uh, attacking, trying to distract people away from their insecurities and what have you. But I feel like this is not somebody you really need to analyze and just work on maintaining your social status. I feel like I'm talking to somebody secure and so secure that anytime you momentarily feel insecure, you're surrounded by people who just want to attack you and pull you down because the people around you are only around you to take from you, not to be like, I mean, this is the energy I'm getting. Um, they're only there to take from you, whether or not it's people you mentor or, students or whatever. It goes without saying that you are the leader in this situation, in this social group. And so if you fall, there's nobody there to catch you, and the people in this area are only going to try and take your place. But it's also like you will fall so low because nobody is willing to catch you. Nobody wants to lose their place in stealing from whatever it is, or taking your place. It sounds so spiteful. It feels so spiteful, this energy. But I feel like whoever this is, you've done something for somebody in a high place. And I feel like you would risk losing yourself to save this person. But because this person was so high up and you were willing to let this person fall on you, they feel indebted to you. So I feel like you have somebody on your side who is from a high social status who knows that you did something for them that helped them to not have to lose themselves or lose their life. You might have saved their life and they feel indebted to you in some way. You're going to run back into them, or they're going to get the chance to give you this favor, or somebody owes you a favor. Yeah. Okay. So whoever this is, you can remain hopeful is what I'm getting, because you might feel like you're surrounded by people who don't care about you, and that's very true, because you put yourself in this position to be the one that they call on, the one that they look to for help. And so they don't even they're not even equipped to look at things from your perspective. It's I feel like you need to get out of this situation and move on to a new level. But whoever this is, I feel like you made this decision. It's like the reason, okay, these people who want to take your place cannot take your place simply because you are too kind, and they cannot be what you are. They can't help themselves and you're helping them. If they were to take your place, they would just be helping themselves. It's very interesting. You got another snake. It just feels like a lot of godliness here, a lot of light, a lot of energy that cannot be duplicated. Somebody is being rewarded for this. Your reward is in heaven. I just feel like if it's just like foolproof. Like the person that thought that you took a big risk by helping them, you actually took no risk at all because you follow Christ. And anybody coming against you is just making it harder and more difficult on themselves. And at the end of the day, they're going to need even more help from you because they're not helping you are doing. So yeah, I just feel like it's foolproof, and it looks really dangerous and really scary to somebody who is trying to come up against you. Like you're helping sick people, and if they try and attack you, they're just gonna fall, and almost like children, like toddlers. But I feel like they're not gonna get better. So this is like a sickness, an incurable disease, or something that you're basically just helping people die. Maybe somebody is a doctor or works as a nurse or is working in the health field or something about mental illness or something. It's a lot of chaos. Look, some dealing with some people who are just in utter chaos. And I feel like it's never ending for them. These people are in hell. And you're almost just like guarding the gates, making sure they don't ruin anybody else's life. So how can they steal your place when you're just too good? And you're in almost like the eye of the storm. If anybody was to get through their own mental illness to attack you, it's like, but then you would be healed and you wouldn't be attacking people at that point. So this is for somebody's ears. It just feels like a lot here, but also like it's very simple. Just don't fight. Whoever this is that's fighting you, just give it up and let it go. But I feel like that's the one thing they can't do, or the one thing they refuse to do. Somebody is in complete control of the situation, and they know it. Is they're balancing out so much though. So whoever is trying to steal this burden from you, or yeah, it's just like trying to take the cross from Christ. They don't know, they don't have a clue of what they're going after. And the fact that if they did know, they would drop it and run because they're cowards. Yeah, nobody can take your job. Nobody can steal your joy. You worked entirely too hard for it. Six of Spears. And the fact that they keep trying is just a testament to their mental illness. And it's sad. It's very sad. But you're going to get justice. I feel like whoever this is not really plotting against anybody. It's just like, oh, okay, you're gonna be rewarded for your troubles, is what I'm getting. But I also feel like it's just gonna be a consequence. Like, it's just, oh, it's just an add-on. Like, just it just comes with the territory that you're gonna be blessed because you're overcoming so much trauma in the process of helping other people by just being a good person is already a reward. But you're getting more. More is coming. I'm also hearing to whom much is given, much is required. But it's natural for you to want more and be able to take on more responsibility. So this job never gets tiring, and also that you're capable and equipped because of your experience is like just like the very natural next step is to do more. Someone says I yearn for you every minute. Someone says you're shutting me out. This person, somebody feels shut out. um Somebody says I hate being apart. I feel like these are the patients that you're working with. These people that are dying, maybe you work in a people who are on dialysis or something, and but they still have mental problems and they still have spiritual issues. This could also be a priest. I feel like somebody is working with demons, or somebody working for the kingdom is expelling demons, and this is what the demons are saying. That's why it's so dangerous for people to try to take from you, because you've already committed to Christ. And so if anybody's trying to take your position, they're going to be possessed. They're going to get possessed. They're going to end up getting sick. We have this possession here. I feel like they're going to end up getting sick in some way. Like turned out for some people. Like they're just not going to be able to see straight. I see the number 8 popping up a lot here. And also, like, you're a leader. You're getting paid to lead people. Something about prosperity. If you look up the number 8, this could be you leading the youth or bringing up the next generation for some people. Um, okay, I'm seeing a partnership. Maybe this is a relationship that you have that is a child that you're raising up who's going to be walking in your footsteps. So you're creating a space for this child to be comfortable and safe. Okay. Somebody is trying to impress you. Maybe this is the youth, the person that you're mentoring, or maybe this is somebody who's inexperienced, who's learning from you. They're definitely trying to impress you. Also, like, look, mom type of vibe. Okay. They ask how your day. Okay, so this is somebody who's learning a new language, possibly, or learning how to think and speak in a different way. And I feel like they're always watching you and close by, trying to learn from you. And their eyes just light up when they're around you, or when they see something that reminds themselves of you. But I feel like there's no reason here to be uncomfortable. Somebody is going through an awakening. I now know I messed up everything. Just say something to me. Yeah, it's these demons here in this corner, definitely trying to get attention and stop you from awakening and realizing your worth, realizing that just demons are just as real as angels, and if you've been plagued by demons and demonic entities, you can have that much more faith in God and Christ and the light. Know that it's all real. People who struggle financially, it's just that real to be blessed and to have more than you need to be abundant. Um, yeah, for some people. But I'm definitely seeing you sitting in your power. and know that the power that you have, what you're being rewarded for, is something that comes from within. You don't buy it. It's not like something you purchase, a tutorial, or a course that you take online. You do all those things for your own entertainment, but what comes from within is Christ given. You're born with it, and Christ is the one nurturing it and the one rewarding it. Okay. You got a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people watching you, and you also have a lot of perspective because you can access everything that they see. If these people are jealous of you, you can see what it is that they're jealous of through their eyes. Like, why are they so intimidated by you? Why do they feel so threatened by you? What is it that you have that they don't have? Okay. You see that through their eyes because they're constantly staring at you. And just like they feel like they can get some information from you by watching you and watching what you're doing, you get the information from them in exchange. So they're like mirrors. The more they watch you and think they're learning from you and stealing something from you, you just see all that you have if you were concerned about that. So this could be a Leo I'm talking to. Someone's name can start with an N, first, middle, last name. Okay. I feel like this has to do with your family or your family tree. This could be a Virgo or Aries. Somebody could be from New York, or maybe you're attracted to people from New York, or this has something to do with the diversity of spirits or cultures and energy. But definitely something about New York. Okay, somebody could be from New York. I might have said that already. Or maybe this is a place where people meet, like a lot of people coming from all over the world to meet in a certain place. Okay. I feel like you guys are connected in some way. There's something about this group that you all share something, and so you understand each other, and the language that you speak is is interesting. Something about control. Someone could have a CL license. They could drive a truck. Somebody backing up the truck. Somebody's name could start with a C, R, L, first, middle, or last name. This could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Okay. But I feel like even though you guys have so much in common, you also recognize each other's differences, but it's like that's what's so diverse about this group, that you connect from multiple areas, maybe even of thought, multiple areas of thought, and then you have something in common that you guys can share together. Anything else for this group? Something about fathers and children, somebody being cut off. This could be a prodigal son, something about Caesar, something about taxes, bowing down to your authority and not making hasty decisions. Something happened in the past that's coming back up, making an altar to somebody, and God granting you the wishes of your heart, granting you the desires of your heart. Anything from here? I don't think. Okay. 108 could be of significance to somebody. 108. Um, is there anything else for this group? Anything else that need to be said? I think that's it.